now to India Today. The top story is the split verdict on the hijab ban, and with regard to the Karnataka High Court order that the Supreme Court has now said just about a short while ago. What does that mean? Let me explain and break it down for you. Now that there is a split verdict by the two-judge bench, which means the hijab ban in the campuses will stay, at least for now, for temporarily, because the next legal procedure will have to be figured out. What does that mean with regard to the schools and colleges in Karnataka? The status quo till the final Supreme Court verdict. Status quo means like it was till now, it continues. No overtly religious expression allowed, symbolism with regard to uniform where it is in government institutions. Karnataka High Court order, which means to remain in effect till the time there's a new judge bench and the hearing again begins with the larger bench. A larger three-judge bench will decide, which means the Chief Justice of India will appoint a larger bench, a constitutional bench, and they will then discuss with the fresh legal battle on the card. So it's going to be a long procedure, no relief anytime soon, no clarity yet, but with the larger bench will finally decide. Remember, split verdict 1-1. With regard to a larger bench, it will be that odd number, and that verdict will give a final clarity of what happens. It could be most likely a 9-judge bench. What are the social activists, feminists saying on this? Since morning we've been getting reactions, and now joining us on this telecast is Zaidi, a very vocal social activist, even on the hijab issue. Amber, do we see this as a missed opportunity today? That we could have taken in and taken on the religious conservatives? We could have, perhaps this was the time to ensure that no other girl is forced into the burqas, at least in classrooms. Or do you think Absolutely. This is a legal procedure that we follow?
Nabila, it was actually, Pooja, I was expecting a unanimous decision or a unanimous judgment on this matter today. As, you know, in this crucial time when everybody is looking at India and we are seeing the rampant protest against hijab, you know, across the world in Iran. And it was a very important day for us, and the people across the world were looking at India. Now the two judges bench delivers the split verdict in the hijab ban case today. Justice Hemant Gupta holds the ban and rules hijab is not an essential religious practice. Justice Sudhar Chaudhary strikes down the ban on hijab, says educational of girl child is most important, which means that bench failed to arrive at a consensus on this matter. Now it's going to get looked by a larger Supreme Court bench. If the larger court, this larger Supreme Court bench allows hijab for Muslim girls in future, and you know, it will literally destroy the future of Muslim girls and the education for Muslim girls. The school will be reluctant to give admission to Muslim girls, and even if some school do give admission to Muslim girls, then Muslim girls could face the discrimination because of this hijab particularly. And we all know that this is the regressive practice and which is being forced on Muslim women since ages. If something is old and it is being practiced by people, we cannot say it is all right, it is justified. We have to, you know, strike down such regressive practices, because India is a secular democratic republic for a reason. And we should have strike down such thoughts and you know, religious practices today.
And do you think, Amber, that we need to now hasten the process, because it's going to be a bench that will hear, then appoint, and I'll take that question later. Nabila also can, to Yasmin Farooqi, who continues to be with us. But do you think the legal process should fasten it? It's about the education, the future of this girls.
That is a separate question, and we all always discuss whenever we discuss something, some issue, whether it's you know, any criminal case or rape or anything. The judicial process in our country is very, very slow. Even the faster courts are not fast enough. So we need to work on that direction. Actually, the judicial activism required more to make things better in our country. That is very important.